A network of influential community leaders targeting the Turnbull government ahead of the Bennelong by-election are linked to a Chinese Communist Party strategy to destroy enemies. Members of the Australian Council for the Promotion of Peaceful Reunification of China, a group believed to have ties to the Chinese agency tasked with political influence, the United Front Work Department, have stepped up their attacks on the government during the final week of the crucial poll, accusing the Liberal Party of being anti-Chinese. The Reunification Council was until recently headed by controversial political donor Huang Xiaogmo, whose connections to the Chinese Communist Party have reportedly attracted the attention of Australia's spy agency ASIO. Fairfax Media can now reveal the Reunification Council recently brought dozens of small Chinese community associations into its fold. A report on the group's November annual general meeting confirms this, listing a total of 81 subordinate groups across Australia. Associate Professor Feng Kojai, a leading China expert at the University of Technology Sydney, believes the Chinese government is using these groups to influence the crucial Bennelong by-election. The Chinese community makes up about 20% of the Sydney electorate and is viewed as key to winning the poll. Fairfax Media has uncovered a number of examples of community leaders who appear to have ties to the Chinese government and toe the party line, a phenomenon also observed by Professor Feng. Australia's first Chinese parliamentarian, Helen Shamho, was once a member of the Liberal Party but has served as an advisor to the Reunification Council since its founding in 2000 and just last month was pictured in multiple meetings with United Front Work Department officials, according to Chinese media reports. Ms. Shamho this week accused the Liberal Party of using Sam Dastyar's donations scandal as an excuse to label Chinese Australians as spies and damage China's image, in an interview with the newspaper Singtao Daily. Ms. Shamho made similar comments in interviews with SBS Mandarin and ABC's Radio National, in which she described former President of the Reunification Council Huang Xiaogmo as a nice friend. Mr. Huang was in 2012 a standing committee member of the Chinese People's Political Consultative Conference in Jiaig, a Chinese government advisory body whose website openly states its involvement in United Front Work. Mr. Huang has denied that the Reunification Council is an affiliate of the Chinese Communist Party. However, Professor Feng said that it absolutely is subordinate to the United Front Work Department, with its parent organization in China run by senior officials from the department. Mr. Huang's successor as president of the Australian Reunification Council, Xiao Ku, also sits on the Guizhou Reunification Council, which states on its website that it was established by the United Front Work Department and seeks to expand Guizhou's overseas United Front Work platform and space. Right Councillor Simon Zhou, an independent who has been a vice president of the Australian Reunification Council and ALP Senate candidate, on Thursday told the New Express Daily that Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull has been making extreme and irrational comments on China to stay in power.